You're going to see a good knockout, and then you're going to wish you didn't say those words. So go ahead, Don King.
When you and Nigel sat there, you're old and grey.
What do you mean when? He's...
You can't even see it these days. What you look back at your career, what do you want to have achieved now? Because this is the gateway, right? This is an elite level opposition.
For this fight, you're going to get the old welterweight Benn back. You know, the performances with Algieri, Van Heerden, Samuel Vargas, they were more experienced, all of them. Been in with Virgil Ortiz, been in with, you know, Amir Khan, been in with Errol Spence. You know, so everyone I fight now will have...
Henry Garcia fires shot at Conor Benn during heated press conference, and this father didn't come to shake hands. He came to deliver a verdict. Standing directly in Benn's face, Henry declared that his son is operating at a level Conor simply cannot match, and that a knockout is not a prediction, it is a guarantee. When a father who has watched Ryan train every single day of his life looks Conor dead in the eyes and says those words, that is not trash talk, that is a man who has seen exactly what is coming on fight night and feels zero sympathy for what Benn is walking into.
When Ryan is 100%, no one can beat him. And I'm going to tell you this right now, Ryan is 100%.
Henry and Ryan are reunited, and that reunion alone should terrify the Benn camp. A comfortable Ryan Garcia is a dangerous Ryan Garcia, and his father just confirmed that the most lethal version of his son is walking into this fight. When Henry tells Ryan to take that shot the moment he sees it, he is speaking from years of watching his son destroy opponents in sparring, and on fight night Benn has absolutely no idea what is about to hit him the second Ryan spots that opening.
Fine, you know, I was still the assistant. See, so Ryan, you know, knew that. So as long as I was there, Ryan felt very comfortable. But now we're back together, and we're here to win.
How's, I guess, what do you guys are expecting, like, from this fight? Like, how is... In your opinion, obviously, you feel Ryan's going to win. How does that win look like on Saturday?
Well, it's going to be a good win, you know. I never predict knockouts, you know, but if I always tell Ryan, if you see it, go for it. Go ahead and take that shot, you know.
Ryan completely erupted and showed Benn exactly what kind of animal is waiting for him on fight night. This was not staged. This was not scripted, that was genuine fury boiling over, and Conor Benn just got a preview of the rage that is going to be directed at him the moment that first bell rings. When Ryan loses that calm exterior and the real monster comes out, even experienced fighters take a step backward. Benn took several.
Fuck out of here, motherfucker. All right, what if I came up there and I beat the fuck out of you, motherfucker?
I bet you won't do it. I bet you won't do it. Go do it.
Benn is out here selling a story about coming back to his natural weight, but Henry Garcia already told the world his son knocks Benn out regardless of weight class. Conor can talk about being most dangerous all he wants, but dangerous means nothing when Ryan Garcia's left hook finds your chin in the first 2 rounds. The size excuse disappears the moment the bell rings.
Nicest possible way, I'm extremely violent and dangerous. But ultimately, for me, you got to remember, I've been competing at a weight that's not my weight for the past 2-3 years. You know, fighting at 154, fighting at 160. It's not my weight. These are big guys that I've been mixing it with. So for me to fight somebody my own size for a change, it's exciting. I know the way.
Ryan is talking about fast eyes and quick reflexes, but talk is the cheapest thing in boxing. Conor Benn has been in with physically bigger and stronger men and has not crumbled. Ryan's speed is real, but so is Conor's pressure and power. That eye twitch means nothing if he gets walked down and broken down early.
Fighters, yeah, I'd love Conor to see him fight that, but I think that he wants to fight before he fights, and we don't want to wait like, because when they're fighting in February, so that means February, March, April, May, June, July.
Even Eddie Hearn, a man who has worked closely with Conor Benn, is saying openly that 147 is not where Conor belongs. When your own promoter is publicly questioning your power and chin at a weight class, that should be a conversation worth having in camp. Hearn respects the fight, but his hesitation about Conor at welterweight is very loud indeed.
I just feel like Ryan's just too sharp, you know, and I think there's a difference in levels between a Ryan Garcia and a Regis Prograis right now, you know what I mean? And I think if Ryan goes in with confidence.
Hearn calling it a UK fight more than an American event tells you everything about where the real buzz for this is coming from. British fans are absolutely electric for it, but he still cannot see a path for Conor at welterweight. A big fight in the UK does not automatically mean Conor has the tools to win it on the night.
You know, in terms of that fight, I think it's a good fight. You know, I don't think it's a big fight in America. I think it's a big fight in the UK. Obviously, Ryan's a big star in America, Conor's not. Ryan's a bigger star in the UK than Conor is in America, and Conor's a big star in the UK. So, yeah, I don't think it's a fight that's going to do massive numbers, but I like the fight. I think it's exciting. I think at 147, Ryan's a big fight. I don't think Conor should be fighting at 147. I think, you know, I like him up at 160 or up towards that weight class, but I don't see a way he beats Ryan Garcia at 147.
Spencer Oliver raising a point that deserves proper attention. 4 years away from welterweight is not a small gap. Your body changes, your natural weight shifts, and dropping back down is never as clean as it sounds. If Conor walks in drained or heavy, Ryan Garcia will make him pay for every single ounce of that on fight night.
To give him a chance, but it's probably quite a slim one. Yeah, but listen, it's about opportunity, and we don't know. Conor Benn's been craving for this world title fight. He's been calling it out for a long time. The thing that concerns me, Paul, is when you go up to 160 pound, the super middleweight division, and then you're coming back down to welterweight, you're the division that you used to compete in, but you haven't been there for 4 years. You haven't made that weight for 4 years. I think your body adjusts and and acclimatizes to a certain weight division, and I think it's hot.
Gareth A. Davies not mincing his words there whatsoever. Predicting a knockout and already eyeing the Devin Haney rematch tells you where most experts stand on this. The general consensus in boxing media is leaning firmly toward Garcia, and Conor needs to change that narrative the moment that first bell rings.
Really struggled at the weight. He's going to struggle against Garcia, who is a massive puncher at welterweight with both left and right hooks, notably that left hook. It's a dangerous fight for him. I think it'll deliver all the way to the fight, but I'm afraid I think he'll get knocked out by Ryan Garcia unless he knocks Garcia out himself. I want to see Devin Haney in with Ryan Garcia as well in the rematch. That's a mess.
Carl Froch absolutely tearing into Conor Benn's resume, and honestly, it is hard to fully argue against him. The question of who has Conor actually beaten at a serious level is still one that does not have a satisfying answer. Chris Eubank Jr. at 43 years old and an aging journeyman is not exactly a Hall of Fame level win to hang your hat on. Froch has seen world class at the very highest level, and he is looking at Conor's record and seeing gaps that Ryan Garcia is more than capable of exposing brutally on fight night. Until Conor actually goes in and delivers a defining performance against elite opposition, the critics are going to keep lining up.
Conor Benn against Ryan Garcia, I think Conor Benn gets absolutely splattered. I've got to be honest, I don't think he's got a chance. He's not there yet, and I've said it before, and he gets the ump with me for saying it. But who's he beat? What's he done? Who's his biggest win?
Chris Eubank.
Yeah, but and who's the other kid he beat? Was it Algeria?
Yeah, but he was 43.
Eubank, you can't say it's a big win. This guy finished Eubank years ago, and
there it is from Ryan Garcia, threatening to leave Conor Benn on a stretcher, talking about breaking arms and referencing deaths in the ring. This is not fight week confidence. This is a man who has completely lost control of the moment and the message. You never, ever bring death into boxing talk as a promotional tool. It is disrespectful to the sport, to the fighters, and to every family that has actually lived that nightmare. Conor Benn has conducted himself with far more dignity throughout this entire build-up, and that contrast right there tells you everything about where each fighter's head truly is going into September. Ryan talks destruction. Conor talks legacy. One of those is the mindset of a champion.
I promise you I'm leaving him in a stretcher. I promise you I'm leaving him in a stretcher. If I gotta bite his ass, I'm leaving him in a stretcher. If I gotta twist his arm and break his arm in the ring, I will. This is not a fight to me, dog. I mean, this is not a boxing match. This is a fight. I'm coming to destroy his life. And if you think I'm playing around, well, people have...
September 12th in Las Vegas and on the same weekend as Canelo. That is not a small statement. The fact that Ryan Garcia went on The Tonight Show to announce this tells you the promotional machine behind him is fully operating. But sharing a fight weekend with Canelo Alvarez is a double-edged sword. It raises the profile, yes, but it also means every camera and every spotlight will have competition. Conor Benn landing in Vegas on that stage, though, is exactly the kind of moment British boxing has been hungry for, and personal scores between these two families make it burn even hotter than just a regular championship fight would. This is box office.
Interference, because we're going to have Ryan Garcia Conor Benn in Vegas. We're gonna have Canelo and Christian and Billy in Saudi Arabia. So time-wise, they'll both be able to see. You'll be able to see both. Canelo will go first in the morning, and then Ryan will go in the evening. But here he was on Jimmy Fallon. Let's take a listen.
We're gonna announce it tonight.
Yes.
When is it, and what can you say about this fight?
I can say that we are fighting September 12th. It will be in Vegas.
Whew.
And the opponent, let's just say he's from the other side.
Yeah, so he obviously means across the pond.
Are you going to fight
He's across the pond. I'm sorry. Across the pond.
I thought maybe he was from outer space. Like, all right, this a lot of UFO talk and stuff like that. So I don't know if it was real.
Yeah, so there you go. I can't even show too much of the Tonight Show, but it was cool. It was cool to see that Ryan Garcia, got the spot on the Tonight Show. He also went on to say one of the big reasons this fight's happening is because things are personal, and one of the reasons.
Oscar de la Hoya fully backing Ryan Garcia in public, but that phrase, very interesting, is doing an awful lot of heavy lifting right there. That is the language of a man who privately may have a few concerns, but knows his job is to stand beside his fighter regardless. Golden Boy will make the fight happen. Whether Ryan shows up with the right discipline and focus is an entirely different matter, and Oscar knows that better than most people in the room.
Work for the fighter. Ultimately, if that's the fight Ryan wants, then we're gonna have to evaluate. We're gonna have to sit down and negotiate. And if that's the fight Ryan wants, then we have to make it. I'm for the fighter 1,000%.
Brian Bomack admitting he barely knows Conor Benn is an absolutely fascinating detail coming from the man responsible for preparing Ryan Garcia for this fight. You cannot fully game plan for someone whose full game you have not properly studied. And the moment Bomack says he's a tough dude, that is quiet respect being given whether he intended it or not. Conor Benn is not going into this fight as a pushover, and even his opponent's own trainer is beginning to figure that out. That is not a comfortable admission from Camp Garcia this close to fight week.
That actually, it was in Wales or something where they was going to do me induction. I thought, I just.
You've accepted it this time, though, so are you feeling much better?
Now I know they're the real McCoy.
Did you have that conversation with
Eddie Hearn going straight for the jugular on the power question, and this is arguably the biggest concern surrounding Conor at 147. If the pop is not there at welterweight, then the entire threat of his offense changes completely. Ryan Garcia will not be walking into a telephone box. He will be moving, picking his shots, and using that speed all night long. Power at the right weight is everything in prize fighting. Ryan repeating the same stretcher threats again and again is not building fear. It is building a picture of a man who is obsessed, rattled, and performing rather than preparing. Champions do not need to say the same line twice. Conor Benn has said his piece once and moved forward. Ryan Garcia keeps circling the same drain, and that pattern of behavior in fight week is rarely a sign of genuine confidence. It is the opposite.